Count Christian, and we're back again for another episode of acCOUNTable. I believe this is episode number 4. I've done 3 interviews in this 1 week. Pretty sure they're not all going to drop in 1 week, but hey, we're working hard over here. And I'm here with my boy. He's very elusive. I tried to get a hold of him for about the last 3 weeks, man. He keeps dodging and ducking and dodging me. I can't get a hold of him. I'm here with my boy Demont. What's up with you?
Bro? What's good, bro? Chilling.
Hey,
Appreciate you, man.
you a busy man, bro. I seen you on like 3 different podcasts. Actually, like 4 different podcasts
Hey,
in
man.
this 1 year alone. Actually, this one summer alone.
Something like that, bro.
Yeah, you went on a real podcast tour.
It's really, I ain't playing that shit at all, bro.
You
All
didn't?
that shit really just happened, bro. For real.
You must be like hot commodity right now, and I certainly know why. I certainly know why with that MLB The Show. How big of an accomplishment was that for you? What does that mean to you?
Hey, that was cool, bro. It just go to show that if you work hard enough, like, something's gonna come out of it. Like, couldn't have planned for it, never thought it would happen, but shit, hard work leads to great results, I guess. Yeah.
I was wondering, how do you think Sony and MLB got a hold of the song? Because I have my own little theory, but I just want to know, what do you think?
I feel like when we was doing the videos and making it, I put it on like TikTok and I put it on like Instagram Reels or whatever, and then I also get it reposted by certain pages and stuff like music pages. So probably a lot of labels follow those music pages to see where they can get their music from. So that's probably where.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I asked C Young. He said he didn't really know,
Yeah.
but and I told him that I thought it was because of TikTok, because you have a very strong presence on TikTok. You're like,
It's all right.
no, I think you have a strong presence. I
For
think
sure.
probably the strongest out of any rapper in the city right now.
I don't think so, but I only got like 1,000
Okay, not as far
followers.
as
Yeah.
like a CJ Casino or a
Yeah.
Splurge or anything like that, but like
Yeah.
any of the local guys, you
Yeah.
have the strongest presence
For sure.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about TikTok really fast. We'll come back to MLB.
All right,
Um, so like I said, strong presence on TikTok, and
Mhm.
your videos are very like creative. Like I seen a video of you in a boat in the
Oh.
middle of like a lake or something.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
your videos are like very creative and shit.
Yeah.
How do you come up with these concepts?
Man, honestly, cause it be myself sometimes, or it be me mainly recording myself. So I be trying to think of a way where I can make it look interesting, set the camera up, and make the scenery, cause that's gonna be my best friend essentially. I gotta make something that's gonna make people want to stop and look at what I'm doing, and then listen to what I'm saying, cause nobody really care about what you're saying. They want to see something and then stop and pay attention after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you start doing those type of videos? I know we did like a Reels thing. Me, you, and C Young did something about a year ago still. But when did you start getting into all that just yourself?
I would just look at marketing videos on YouTube and study it and look at what work for other people and find a way to incorporate it into my own style. And I know I don't have time and I don't have the money and resources to like get a whole crew or whatever. But I
Mhm.
know a little bit of something about cameras, and
It
I
looks like you
always
got a whole crew.
swear I don't really be me, man. Like
Mhm.
just doing the research myself, figuring it out, and just laying it out and seeing what works, seeing what don't work, A, B, C, and basically seeing which letter's gonna work the best and going with that. That's really all I really do.
I seen a video of you
Mhm.
in the backyard too, and then like you looked over the fence. That one's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
You have a really good talent for that type of stuff.
Appreciate you, bro.
That stuff is fire. But like, what makes you just think, yeah, I'm gonna be in a boat in the middle of the lake and I'm gonna set it up perfectly like this? Like, how does your brain go to that? Like that shit is dope. That shit
Uh,
is dope.
I really don't know, bro. Maybe it's the good mother nature that I be on
Mhm.
sometimes, bro. But
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
but I don't know, bro.
That's the creative drug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before I even did music, I used to like draw and stuff. So, and I always loved looking at things like nature and stuff. So, that's probably where it came from.
Yeah, I feel it. Okay, so back to MLB The Show.
Yeah.
So they hit you up first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you seen that, what were you thinking when you first read the
I
email?
thought the shit was fake. I'm
You
not
thought it was
gonna lie.
fake?
Like for
Thought it
the
was a scam or something?
yeah, for like the first couple of days, I looked at it and just disregarded it. And I'm like, bro, I'm not even finna tell Sion about this or nobody, because it's probably just some BS. And then like I looked at it again and I'm like, man, let me just see what's up. And she was asking for my email and stuff. I was like, let me just try it out. And I emailed her. She had a whole contract. I'm like, oh, so this is real. Then I looked her up on what she call it? What is it? LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at her name on LinkedIn and I saw she was a really verified worker there. So I was like, oh, this is legit. So that's when I moved forward with it. Yeah.
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 That shit
It's crazy.
is dope. Like you have to feel like one of the most accoladed, not the most accoladed in the city, but
Yeah,
you have to feel like one of the most accoladed in the city. Who else got a fucking song in MLB The Show?
I
Who else
feel.
got a song in any video game
Yeah,
in this city?
that's what me and Sion was talking about. Like, ain't nobody really did it like that. It make us, it let us know that we can really do more with it, and we don't have to really just portray any type of image. Cause you know how niggas get on in the city, bro.
Yeah,
Well, you know what I
acting
mean, bro.
wild, being very
Exactly.
ignorant. Yeah,
Hey, bro, it go to show that look, I'm a regular nigga. I made music every once in a while, and work hard enough, and this is what I got. So let us know we can keep climbing that mountain if we want to.
yeah. So C
Mhm.
Young said that at the time, I keep mentioning back to him because you guys have the same
Yeah.
song. You guys on the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just want the audience to know that I'm not like making the
Yeah.
video about C Young.
Oh
It's
no,
just
no,
you
no,
guys
no,
on the song.
no.
But
Yeah,
okay, so he had said at the time
yeah,
before the song got into the game,
yeah,
he was kind of like thinking about quitting music and shit, and he
yeah.
was kind of like only dropping music for his friends or making music for his friends. He said the song "Get Into the Game" was a real adrenaline shot. Was it a
Mhm.
real adrenaline shot for you too?
In a way, yeah, it was. Man, that's a good question. Like in the moment, it was, but it just let me. It kind of like opened my eyes to the fact that like I'm good at, like you said, I'm good at marketing and stuff too. So it made me think in a different way. Like I still be doing my
I think
music
it's
and
your
stuff.
marketing that got the song in the fucking
Yeah,
game. So yeah,
exactly. So I'm like,
yeah.
damn, let me really hone into that too, cause you know I want to have my own business one day too. So it's like now I'm trying to work on some other stuff and do my music on the side. So basically now it's been me trying to balance all of that, cause I know like that's a blessing. So I can't just run away from that blessing. I gotta at least put something else out, or do a for the funk too. Like that's what me and him been talking about. So yeah, it is an adrenaline shot in different ways. I think for me, it lets me know that I can really do anything I want if I put my mind to it.
So I know
Hmm.
he's working on his own project, and I
Yeah,
think you're working on yours, right?
yeah, it's done.
So what? Oh,
Yeah,
yours is done.
yeah.
When is yours coming out? First of all, and then when do you think you guys could like get back into the studio and start working on it for the funk too?
All right, bet. So mine, I want to say I want mine to come out in like November because it's called Something for the Season, Volume One. Because I'm gonna have that going on and on. So it's basically like a timeline of everything that's been going on in my life from January 2023 to like now, and I just been writing. Like with me, I don't think it's so simple for me to sit down and just make a bunch of songs at one time. I kind of be having to go through something and then realize what it is and then write a song about it and express it that way. So it's just a timeline of all these different songs I put together to make a project or whatever. So hopefully November, I feel like it's suiting for that, something for the season, Thanksgiving and all that. Like I think it'll be cool. Yeah,
Do you like writing or do you like punching in?
I like writing, bro.
You like writing?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
But it's funny though because I've been around a lot of, like even with Sean, like I've been around.
Yeah, he said punching in. I asked him the
Yeah,
same question. Yeah.
like even when we did for the funk, it was one song we did on there. He was like, "Bro, this punch in on the hook." It
Mhm.
was uncomfortable at first because I'm like, "Damn, I don't do that." Like,
Yeah, I don't do this shit.
yeah, and it ended up being one of the catchiest songs on the whole thing. So I
Which
be
song was that?
817 Rex.
Okay, yeah, I
The
like
hook
it
we
was
just
something else.
freestyled it really. He was like, "Hey, bro, this do this, do that." I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." It was hard at first, but I think it's cool to be around people who like challenge you, like, and that's what he do for me. He challenged me to try different things, and like I think that's good for me at least. Yeah,
Um, so when do you think you guys can work on another one?
for the funk too.
Yeah.
Really, bro, I want to start it as soon as possible and get that out like by the beginning of next year, February, March, li- honing into that warmer season because I think it'll be dope, and I want to have more people on from Fort Worth on the scene on that track list, maybe even 8 songs, and then if we get it good enough, we can market it that way and go on tour together, working together and bringing the audience, put on our own shows. And then do it, even if it's just in the Texas. We can go to Houston, go to Austin, and bring the Fort Worth scene to those cities and work together because I don't think that's something Fort Worth ever has done before is work together. That's why niggas don't get anywhere here.
No, they don't.
So
I don't
that's
think
really
this
the
city has
goal.
ever. Can I make two requests?
What's up?
As artists on
Yeah.
there, Trey Hefner
Okay.
and then NCG Kyrie.
All right.
Those are
Bet
my
bet.
two requests. I can send you their
Send me.
ads.
Yeah,
them too hard.
that's a big. I'm trying to get anybody who want to get involved in it on it, bro, for real.
I'd say Trey's, in my opinion,
Mhm.
up there with one of the best in the city,
Yeah.
on a local level.
Mhm.
And then I'd say Kyrie is the hardest worker. One of the
Okay.
hard. He like you and
Mhm.
Kyrie are the hardest workers. See Young too up there,
Yeah.
but you and Kyrie I see probably the hardest workers in the city when it comes to hip hop.
All right, that's a bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Back to MLB. Do you think your streams have went up since? Have you seen streams on other songs go
Yeah.
up?
All of them, bro. All of them has went up, especially yes, see it through. That's the song on there. But yeah, everybody been tapping
And See It
into.
Through's at 100K now, right?
Nah, the whole project overall is at
Okay, the
100K.
whole project's at 100K.
See it through. Well, technically, or yeah, if you put all the
I would
streams
imagine
together,
See It Through would have the most streams, right?
yeah, it's at 60. It's around 62K, I think now.
Okay.
But if you add Apple and YouTube together, it's over 100K the song by itself. But specifically on Spotify, it's like at 62K. On Apple, it's at like 24K, and then on YouTube, it's at like 21K. Like, but just a picture. I wish we would have put the video out a little sooner, cause that traction would have went to the video rather than
Yeah.
man. But it's a lesson learned. But yeah, bro, every song is went up. Who Got You has went up. A17, every song. So it's
What about
very
your
been-
songs that are not even on that tape?
Yeah, bro, all of them. Hail Mary went up. Rear View. So when people hear one good song by you or one popular song, they obviously can go back and see your whole discography. So I think that's how that worked.
Have you been paid for that yet?
What?
The song be in the game? MLB
Have I
Show?
got paid for it?
Yes. Have they paid you yet?
Oh yeah, they paid us. Yeah.
Were you happy with your pay, or do you think you deserve more?
Man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, it's a blessing because it's something I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take it. But if I was ever to give another opportunity like that again, now I have that on my record that hey, he has been in this position before. So y'all gonna have to pay a little better. And then we don't even get like continuous pay like with continuous
The
revenue.
royalties?
Yeah, we don't get no royalties for it. It was kind of like a flat fee, which is cool in a way. So I'm blessed for the opportunity, but moving forward, I definitely want royalties. Yeah,
It's worth the
Mhm.
letting them have the royalties this time. It's worth it because you're trying to
Exactly.
get on. So
exactly.
certainly worth it. What is your favorite song on For the Funk? I know it wasn't See It Through. Don't say it was See It Through. I know it wasn't.
You said see it through.
I know it wasn't See It Through. What was your favorite song on For the Funk?
Who Got You?
Who Got You? Why that
Yeah.
song?
Man, I feel like that one that's really how I felt at the time, bro. I wrote it down and the beat just made sense. Shout out Paige, she got on there. I had wrote some shit down, I'm like she sing well, she sung it and it just made sense. And I sent it to C Young. He was like, man, yeah, let's get on it.
Do you feel like he lowers himself when he works with you? Not lowers himself like doesn't come like swinging out the gate, but like he kind of goes less ignorant. That's how I kind of feel. When C Young's rapping with you, he's less ignorant than he normally is. It's kind of like you're the principal. So when the principal walks in and sits down in the classroom, he's on his best behavior and shit. That's what it feels like. I'm serious. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
All right, bro.
No, I'm telling you, I'm dead ass. It really feels like he's the principal. Like you're the principal, you're coming in to sit down for a class, and he's one of the students, and he's just on his best behavior because he's not that ignorant on a song with songs with you.
I don't think it's really necessarily like that. I think it just starts with the tone of the song, really. So I guess he's just trying to accommodate, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Cause like even the songs, like let's say 817 Racks and Day Ones, it's like we both kind of try to get into each other's styles, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Cause those was the hardest tracks for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like 817 Racks and Day Ones, like cause that's I don't really get on like beats like that, but I feel like that's what we try to do when we work with each other. We try to get on each other's level, and I don't, yeah, his music is different when he's not on the track with me. But I fuck with his music like with feet. Like I told him I'm one of his biggest fans. Like, cause he made the type of music that niggas just feel, bro. Like
Yeah.
I know you heard his new
Yeah,
release.
oh my gosh, that freestyle, I love
exactly,
it.
bro. It was
Love
hard.
it.
He said
That was
said
my
some-
favorite song out of all the ones he sent me. He sent me like 4 or 5 songs. I told him that was my favorite one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love
New
that
Lease,
song.
yeah, y'all go check that out for sure. But that's what I'm talking about, like
New Lease freestyle. Go check that out.
exactly.
When are you dropping a single? I know you gotta, cause
Yeah.
his shit is coming in October. Your shit's
Yeah.
going in November.
Yeah.
When's your single at?
Man, honestly, bro, I don't know, but I'm kind of just when it feel right, I'll put it out. I got songs I'm sitting on, but it's more like with me, man. If I don't have everything in order as far as like how I'm gonna put it out, promote it and stuff like that, it don't really be worth it like that to me. But yeah, I'm gonna work on some stuff, bro. I'm gonna work on a date or whatever. But yeah, I kind of just like I said, I've been focused on my business and stuff too. So I'll eventually get back to it. I know I'll always be there.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Hmm.
Have you seen increase in groupies since the song has dropped? Is there no like more bitches in the DMs or in your phone? What's going on?
I mean, it was more compliments and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it's cool, whatever, but it's more acknowledgement. I wouldn't say like it's worth like looking into because
Yeah.
it's superficial from the jump.
Yeah.
So it's like, and a nigga ain't really on like that. I just
Not
just
yet.
you know what I mean. I just got an opportunity, so it's
That
like,
seems like that was the first glimpse though. You're not on, but you're not on
yeah,
yet. Like you will
exactly.
be.
Yeah, I
You will
feel it,
be.
but I don't know. I
Nah, you
guess.
two are superstars. Like I don't know if anybody else around you guys see it or have said it to you, but
Yeah.
you two are superstars. You and C Young. I was gonna call him Demont, but you Demont and C Young, y'all are superstars for
I
sure.
appreciate it, man. You a superstar too. Everybody's a superstar,
Man,
nigga.
everybody ain't a superstar, but us
Everybody
three, we
is.
superstars.
He said not everybody.
Not
He said
everybody.
quit trying to be nice on his
Nah,
camera.
I'm gatekeeping that superstar.
He said quit trying to do that.
I'm
Nah, I
gatekeeping.
feel it. Nah, I
The
feel
three
it. I
of us,
feel
we
it.
superstars.
Nah, for real.
So the name Demont, where does that come from? I
That's,
always wanted to ask you that.
that's my middle name.
That's your middle name.
Yeah.
Just
Darren DeMont.
oh
I ain't gonna
wow.
say my last name on camera.
Oh,
But
so
yeah,
you got some
Darren
Drake
DeMont.
shit going on.
I
Because
guess,
Drake is
yeah.
his middle name. So
Yeah.
I
DeMont,
didn't know
yeah.
that. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. How long have you been going by that as a rap name? I know you've been rapping since what, middle school?
Yeah.
Elementary? Late elementary, right?
Nah,
Sixth grade? Fifth
ninth grade, really.
Ninth grade.
Yeah.
Ninth grade. Okay.
Man, I had like 3 different names. So
What
this
were the first two?
double DH. And then that boy DH. And then it went to I was like, man, I'm finna just say my real name, DeMont.
Okay, I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. When did you come to that?
After or
When did you land on that? Yeah.
during COVID, like, or my junior, senior year of college, I was like, man, if I'm gonna keep doing this, let me really tap into who I really am and what I want to say on the mic. And I feel like I was playing a lot before. I didn't really take it that serious. And then towards the end of my college years, I was like, oh, I got traction in college. Like people was really looking at my music and liking it. I was getting a bunch of retweets on Twitter and stuff like that, just goofing around. So I'm like, oh, if I really take this serious, I could really do it. So I just rebranded everything and really took it there.
So I've
Mhm.
said this to you ever since I met you.
Yeah.
Like literally, probably the first day I met you and I
Yeah.
listened to your content. I probably said this to you.
Yeah.
But I always take you for like to be like a conscious rapper. So
Mhm.
I hope that you don't hate that I say
Yeah.
that. But like, what is your favorite hip hop genre? Is it conscious rap?
Yeah.
And
I
do you
mean,
see yourself more as a conscious rapper?
yeah, you can say that, bro. I be in my head a lot, so I just write about what I be feeling. Cause music for me is just therapy, bro. So I just be writing how I feel. But if I'm feeling hype, I'm gonna make a hype song. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or if I'm feeling goofy, I'm gonna make a goofy song, bro. Like it's just however I'm feeling. But more or less of the time, bro, it's me in my head, and I'm writing something so I can feel better.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
what is your favorite hip hop subgenre?
Yeah, it's probably the
Probably
hip
conscious
hop.
rap.
Yeah, I like conscious rap. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
makes sense. I
Yeah.
always take you for like the J. Cole Kendrick archetype.
Yeah. I hear that. Yeah.
So who would be your 3 biggest musical inspirations, and how do you try to do your best to separate yourself from them?
It probably be Cole.
Definitely Cole.
Yeah, 3K and Kanye. I
Okay.
like Kanye a lot too.
And how are you trying your best to separate yourself and not be like an exact copy of those guys?
Man, I'm from Texas. That's how I separate myself.
From
You know what I mean?
a different region than
Exactly,
niggas.
bro.
Yeah.
All them niggas is up north and all of that. You know, so all I gotta really do is represent where I'm from and who I am, and I feel like that's what made me different.
I know you've always been a 3K fan.
Mhm.
I don't really hear 3K in your music. Neither will Kanye, not much.
Mhm.
What creatively Kanye,
Mhm.
yes,
Mhm.
but not really like musically.
Mhm.
But I certainly hear Cole in your music.
Yeah.
I can certainly hear some Cole in your music. It's not bad that I think like you're biting or like taking his style or anything, but
Mhm.
I've always told you it's like J.
Yeah.
Cole. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what is your favorite J. Cole album?
Born Center.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Real one. Real
Exactly.
one. I was hoping you wouldn't have said 2014.
Nah, bro, it's a good album. Don't get me
It's straight.
wrong, but Born Center, it's like a mixtape album vibe. Like it's not too safe and it's raw. Like I feel like Forest Hill Drive, that was just to benefit everybody, if that makes sense. It was if you don't know Cole, then of course that's gonna be your favorite album. But if you knew his mixtapes and all of that, you'll like Born Center because it's a mixture of both, really.
I feel like that album, Born Center, is a lot to do with the theme of that album. The tone of
Mhm.
that album is about success,
Mhm.
and appearance.
Mhm.
With that being said, um, how big is appearance to you? Because like I said, you've been on what, like 4 podcasts this summer.
Mhm.
You got a song in MLB The Show.
Mhm.
Uh, is it time to cop you a chain, or like how big is appearance to you?
Bro, I
You
don't
know,
care about this shit at all, bro.
you don't.
Nah, bro, I be chilling, bro. I really be chilling.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you
Mhm.
that because I see like a lot of rappers are big on like wearing a lot of jewelry
Mhm.
or wearing designer shit. I
Yeah.
never really see you and shit like that.
Nah, bro. Like me, bro. I like coordinating clothes and shit. As like the Pumas. I like wearing stuff like you don't really see, bro.
No, you're
Like
low key fly as hell today too.
I
Like on a low
appreciate
key
it,
like
bro.
walk through the airport fly vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just like chilling, bro. I like wearing stuff that's really comfortable, and I feel like
I feel that. Look at me
yeah, you know
today.
what I mean, bro. I just came from the gym. I took a shower, threw on some clothes, like.
Mhm.
I feel like if I'm working too hard to put on something, that's some whole nigga shit, bro. Like, I'm
You sound like Charleston White right there.
like, no, like, but I'm not finna work too hard to figure some shit out. Like, if it match and it look good, then it look good. Like,
Are you
yeah,
the
bro.
same way when it comes to your videos, your music videos, and your reels?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be a little more precise with that, like, cause I want it to look good, like as
Mhm.
far as that. But I'm gonna definitely coordinate how I look in the video and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna work too hard on, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta look like that, I wear that, cause at that point it's like I'm separating myself from my audience. My audience is people, is regular people. So it's like I'm a regular nigga, so I gotta represent myself like that, cause I'm speaking for them. Like if I'm doing all that extra shit, then I'm gonna lose connection to who got me to where I'm at, if that makes sense.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. And you never want to lose connection to you, right?
Not to myself at all.
So I've been alluding to this
What's
all
good?
show.
What's up?
I've seen you on multiple podcasts. I've seen you on a podcast with Charleston White. How was that experience? And
Yeah.
brother, never again let somebody be the star while you're on the show, because neither one. I guess Charleston wasn't really doing too much. Like he's usually wilding on there. He's pretty respectful and not wilding and going crazy,
Yeah.
which is crazy on the white man's podcast. He doesn't go crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Shout out to the guy that interviewed you.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy that interviewed you guys. But
Yeah.
it kind of felt like Charleston was just getting. It felt like Charleston, if it was an hour episode, Charleston talked for 45 minutes and you spoke for 15.
Yeah.
Did you like kind of feel like you were playing the back seat that episode? Did you kind of feel like you needed your own episode?
Honestly, bro, I didn't even know he was gonna be there. Like Tegan, shout out Tegan. He just told me to pull up. He said he doing this podcast and he has a special guest and he wanted me to be on the episode. I was like, okay. So I pulled up and then Charleston walked in. I'm like, oh, that's Charleston White. Met him, we talked, and then we went straight to the episode. And I feel like he was kind of less more who he is on that episode because the subject matter and stuff like that. So I was cool just just listening to him and seeing what he was doing and putting my input in. So yeah.
How was it interacting with him, like with the cameras off? People say that he's a different person with the cameras off.
Yeah, he real, he a real modest, humble person. He let me know, what he does and why he do it. And it made a little sense, you know what I mean? He's like, I gotta speak this way because you gotta understand the way our people interpret information. We ain't gonna listen to nobody that just talk and wear a tie and stuff. No, we gonna listen to somebody who look like us and come from the places that we come from, and we gotta speak a certain way. Because if you don't, it's not gonna make sense.
Ignorant?
Hey, yeah. To sum it up, yeah, you gotta be ignorant, bro. Because like that's how we gonna understand each other, bro. That's the language we speak.
Hey, that's my entertainment language for sure.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's just hilarious.
Yeah, and he be
Shit's
putting gems
hilarious.
in between it too.
Yes, for sure. It's like he puts the medicine in the candy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, but he does take things a little too far sometimes.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Yeah, it certainly is hilarious.
Yeah.
What is something about mainstream hip hop that you just really dislike and you don't like at all? Is there anything?
I don't care really.
You don't care.
I listen to mainstream music.
The
Like,
thing about mainstream, so a thing about mainstream that I don't like the most
mhm,
is like probably stan culture.
mhm,
People like it's okay to like an artist and think that they drop something bad.
mhm.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But people think that if you like an artist, everything they ever drop has to be perfect to you.
Mhm.
I just don't agree with that personally.
Yeah.
Why do you think people have such a connection to artists where they feel like they gotta like it's their brother, they gotta like everything they have, everything they drop?
Cause they don't have their own brain. Whatever that
Yeah.
person is doing, that's what they feel like they gotta, look up to. That's what they just look up to that person. It's like a father or something. Like, that's what it
It's
is,
like Kendrick
bro.
niggas' daddies.
Exactly, bro. Like that's their kids. So a kid is never gonna say their parent is disappointing.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
Yeah, bro. I think that's what it is, though.
So you've asked me before, when we were going to do the interview last time about a year ago.
Mhm.
Before then, you had asked me, do I think it's better to drop a classic first album
Mhm.
or to come out the gates or wait, what was it? Let me look at my notes. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
no, you
Okay,
good.
so you asked me if it was okay to drop a debut album that was classic, come out the gate swinging,
Mhm.
or if you should, just mellow it out
Mhm.
because if you don't drop something as great the second time, people are gonna shit on you.
Mhm.
I knew what your answer was then, but I
Mhm.
want to know if it's changed. So what do you think it is?
Um, I think, bro, you should really just go like that, incline up.
Always drop something better.
Yeah, I always try something better. That's still gonna be it. I think that what I said last time.
Um,
I don't even remember.
last time you said it would be better to drop a better sophomore album, like
Yeah, yeah.
to hold back a little bit.
Mhm.
Like if you got classics on the first one,
Mhm.
you were saying like save some of those for the second one
Mhm.
because if you don't drop something as good,
Mhm.
people are gonna like treat you like pretty much Lil Baby right now.
Mhm.
That's pretty much what you said.
Mhm.
And I thought that every single outing you should be dropping your best work. So
Mhm.
I said out the gates you should be swinging, and then the second time you should be swinging still.
Mhm.
So I don't think it's really changed that much since.
Yeah.
Is there an artist that you think you expected from their first album to be great, and then since then they haven't lived up to that?
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Rich? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's for sure,
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
I love his first album. This shit was hard to
A
me.
lot of people loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. The second one, it seemed like it wasn't a lot of heart into it.
Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were telling me about Roddy Rich. You were saying that his first one
Yeah.
was fire, and the last one didn't have any heart in it.
Yeah, bro. It seemed like he was just doing stuff, but I feel like he's still a good artist. He just gotta, center himself again.
How do you think he can come back from that? Yeah, I know you said center himself, but like, how exactly does he do that?
Man, travel, go see the world.
Hmm.
That's what I be trying to do. I be trying to get inspiration from anywhere. I started listening to different types of music. Like
Where are you drawing inspiration from now?
man, just like I said, traveling. Like I even made some music out there when I went to Colorado.
Hmm.
Like and did some videos. Like something different. Like it's indie type beats. Like I never thought I'd get on no indie type beats, and it's more just relaxing type beats and stuff like that. I might just put it out there randomly just to see what it do.
I'd
But
like to hear you on a drill beat.
on a drill beat,
Yeah, I'd like to hear you on a drill beat
yeah,
and see what you could do with that.
maybe we'll see.
I feel like that'd be out of your element a little bit,
It
and I know
definitely
you'd
would.
probably kill it. So,
Maybe I just have to. I think I would want to do a different flow on there. I wouldn't want to float it any type of way anybody else has flowed on there. If that makes sense.
have you ever thought of doing like I say switch beat, but the beat like something like maybe like 4 or 5 different beats, but they just switches throughout one song,
I could see
like a beat
myself maybe
switch
doing that.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be lit too.
I feel it.
So what is the name of the upcoming project again?
Which one? The one I'm about to drop
In
in November?
November?
Oh, something for the season.
And okay, and so
Hmm.
how did you come with that idea? Like the name?
Man, because like this whole year it's been a lot of ups and downs for me, bro. So it's a season like, and the season's coming to the end. So something for the
Can you
season.
tell me about a little bit of the ups and downs, like one of the ups and one of the downs?
Man, well, firstly, like the MLB thing when we got that, bro, like.
Okay, the ups and downs. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Like it started with the MLB, bro. I was happy it happened, but then it made me feel uh like damn, I'm getting to where I want to be, but is this really where I want to be now? Like the expectations and stuff like that, cause you know you still got real life you got to worry about too, and it's a whole lot of other things I was worried about, and I understand my influence and stuff like I never thought I had the boys that I work with look at my they're advocates of my music, bro. Like they listen to it, they're hearing everything I'm saying, reciting the lyrics and stuff. So like, wow, I really got the youth in my hand right here. So let me still be who I am and throw in a little information too. So it was weighing on my conscience a little heavily too, cause like it's a nonprofit like Christian organization and stuff. And I'm saying I'm telling them this, and I'm saying that it get a little tricky when you do all of that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's just who I am, and like that this recent trip, it made me realize that I can still be who I am and influence them in a way, bro. Like so it was that, and then like relationships and shit like that, ups and downs and that, financials and stuff like that. And yeah, bro, it's just trying to figure out if this is really what I want, really.
Is this really what you want?
It be feeling like this. It's up and down. I be feeling like that. Like I said, I'm never gonna stop making music because when you love to do something, you won't ever stop. But I feel like now it's more like a chip on my shoulder because it's like, all right, nigga, what she finna do next now? You know what I mean? It's always you got to do better and better. And it's like now when I talk to people, it was two encounters where two niggas came up to me. I was at Smoothie King after I worked out. Some nigga came up to me. He was like, "Hey, you Demont, right? I don't know this nigga or nothing." He like, good shit on that MLB you putting on for the city. Don't know this nigga at all, bro. And I
Wow.
was like, damn, is this how I want people to identify me as? Then another situation, bro. I was coming back for my birthday. I went camping. Nigga fucked up a little bit. I was getting a Plan B at Walgreens, nigga. And nigga, the nigga at the front, his name was Brandon.
I
Like,
love the honesty.
yeah, his name was Brandon. Shout out Brandon.
Shout out Brandon.
Yeah, he was ringing me up. He like, "You the month, right?" He like, "Oh yeah, I got you on the ground, bro. Congrats on the MLB shit." And I'm like, "Damn, bro, this is how
That's lit.
niggas is identifying me." And it's like it made me realize like that's cool, but there's other things that I can do, like and other things I want in my life. But right now, this is where I'm getting, and this is what's getting me to where I want to be. So at the same time, it made me feel like I gotta keep doing this in a way, cause it's working. It's one of the most things in my life that it just worked.
You
Like
gotta keep doing it, or you want to keep doing it.
I want to keep doing. I'll never, like I said, I'll never stop making music because it's something. When you love something, you're never gonna stop doing it, regardless if you're getting paid or not. You just gonna always do it. But it made me feel like like people is looking up to me for doing this. Like me doing this, it means something to other people. It means something to my little niggas. It means something to the people around me that I don't even know. Just somebody from Fort Worth, you can stand behind that. So at this point, it's like it's bigger than me. It's about what I can do for others, type shit.
Um. So first, I have a
Mhm.
follow up question after this, but I'm just
Mhm.
gonna ask you this question first.
Mhm.
What did it mean to you to see the kids seeing that you had a song in MLB The Show, and what did it mean to them?
Bro, it meant a lot, bro. Cause they could be listening to anybody, bro, and they still do. Like I ain't gonna lie, one of them you ain't better than YB. I was like, hey man, you right probably, but it's cool, bro. Like he said, I'm still listen to it, but you're not better than YB. I was like, for sure, I appreciate you listening though.
Oh shit! Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
So that's cool though, but just the fact that he's still listening to me, he got me in the rotation, bro. That's cool, bro. So it mean a lot. It just mean a lot.
How important is it to you to be a role model? Because I seen you, I
Mhm.
heard you mention that earlier,
Mhm.
and I'm asking this because I know I'm probably different from you,
Mhm.
on this sense. I don't really care to be a role model.
Mhm.
I know I have younger cousins or whatever that probably watch my content, but I don't ever
Mhm.
go, oh, I can't talk about this
Yeah.
type of topic because my little cousins might be watching.
Mhm.
I really don't care.
Mhm.
I just because I know all the people that I look up to, the
Yeah.
Charlemagnes, the academics,
Mhm.
all the people that are in this space that I look up to,
Mhm.
they never cared who was watching. They just
Yeah.
gave what they thought, their impressions. But
Mhm.
you're in a different area because when
Mhm.
music,
Mhm.
people take music very seriously.
Yeah. They do.
Very seriously. Like they
Mhm.
think that you're supposed to live your raps.
Yeah.
I can say whatever on the podcast.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. They like, oh, it's jokes or whatever. I might get canceled for a day or something. But with people with music,
Mhm.
if you say you're drilling, they want you to go drill, nigga.
Mhm.
So how important is it to you to actually be an influence to younger kids and the kids that you know for sure are watching?
Man, well, really, it's cause like they're me in a sense. Like they grew up with no fathers and all of that stuff, man. I ain't finna get into that, but it's like they see me doing this and let them know that they could really do anything. Like for me, I'm like a template. You know what I mean? So if they see me working hard. So whatever profession they decide to get into, as long as they work hard, they know they can get to it. So that's the only thing that I want to be as a role model. And like, man, cause as a black man, bro, they don't want to see you thrive in this world like that, bro. Let's be for real. It's real hard to like, you got to get it from the dirt, bro. We don't have any people that have their own things that's passing it on. We do, but it's not a lot of them. It's a small percentage. So it's like generational wealth. That's something that I want them to think about. I want them to think about their mental health awareness and stuff like that. Like that's important to me because that's something that's always neglected in the black community. Like, and until we get that solved, it may not ever get solved, but if it worked for a couple, it can work for their families in the future. I'm not trying to save the world, bro. That is not my job. If I know you,
Amen.
you know what I mean? I'm just worried about the people that I know, bro. Everything else is irrelevant.
Is
Yeah.
it like important for you to like not cuss as much in your songs because you know kids are watching, or do you not care? I'd be
Um.
real. If I was you, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Nah.
care because they're gonna hear
Mhm.
the music. They're gonna
Yeah,
hear
they're
those
gonna
type of
hear it anyways.
words
Mhm.
anywhere.
I don't think I care. It's just like, I don't know. I just never. If I don't have to cuss in that hoe, I'm just not gonna cuss in that hoe because I feel like the type of music that I make is more
You really don't need it.
like poetry and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I can bounce my words off literature. You know what I mean? So, but if it is where I change the momentum of the song, or if it's like a trap type beat or whatever, I'm gonna really talk my shit on there. You know what I mean? Like that's what I got to do, and that's what I plan to do for the funk too. Because now, see, you don't know how to make beats, so we're gonna both be making those beats together. So I'm sure he gonna put something together where it's gonna. I'm gonna have to get on that hoe and run with him. You know what I mean? That's just what it is.
That leads to my
Mhm.
next question I was
Mhm.
gonna ask you. So, being that you make beats,
Mhm.
being that you write your songs instead of punching in,
Mhm.
when you're writing a song, is it more so? How do you do you develop the tone first, or do you
Mhm.
have to hear the beat first? What comes first, the beat or the tone of the song when it comes to writing?
Yeah, the flow come first. How can I flow on it? How can I make it interesting?
Without
And
ever hearing the beat,
nah,
you just
the
like you
the
thinking about
beat
the
is
flow.
definitely first.
Okay.
Like it's like bro, it's you ever heard a song like even with Future when you do the whistles and stuff like that,
Hmm.
or some type of flute in it, it's something some type of sound in the song that you're like, oh, I can keep listening to this over and over. Once I hear that, I'm gonna flow off that, and then everything else come after.
For
Mhm.
sure. For sure. Interesting. All right. So who are your top 5 rappers right now?
Top five,
Yeah.
like just in general.
Yeah. In general.
Right now, it's always gonna be Cole. I've been listening to a lot of Key Glock lately, bro. Because when I work out, I'm not finna listen to Cole when I work out.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah,
that when I work out, I listen to a
mhm,
lot of Vaughn. I listen to a
yeah,
lot of murder music and drill
yeah.
when I
Cause
work out.
I'm trying to murder the gym. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
trying to kill this set.
So yeah, it's Cole, it's Glock right now. Surprisingly, I never thought I'd just be into him like that, but it's like this made sense to me, bro. Like when I'm feeling like that. Who else? I still listen to Ye, but it's old Ye.
Same,
Jay Z, because it made me feel like I'm a
same.
boss. And then like Lil Russell too. I like that Lil Russell
Lil
dude.
Russell.
Yeah,
Okay, tell me
yeah.
more about him.
You never heard of him?
I've heard the name. I
Yeah.
don't think I've heard his
Oh
music.
nah, bro. It just makes sense. It just seemed like he a regular dude that rap, and I can relate to that. Yeah.
I like that.
hmm
I like that. So do you like longer form albums or short albums?
Um, Low key shorter, bro. I'm not finna this.
So your next tape, we can expect like something short, nothing like over 14 songs, nothing over
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10
10
songs. 10.
songs.
Yeah, maybe 11, but I think it's gonna be 10. I don't think I'm gonna add that other song. But yeah, possibly 10. It's just cause, bro, I don't have all day to listen to a whole album, and I just want to hear it, and then if I like it, I'll replay it. But I feel like when it's too long, you gotta take time out of your day to listen to it and stuff. So I like the shorter albums. Mhm.
Okay. So when you're making your own project,
Mhm.
how many songs are you choosing from?
15, 20.
So you listen to 15, 20 songs and then you pick 10 of those?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you only make like 15, 20 this year?
This year, nah, I made like 40 songs,
Why
30,
you
40
only
songs.
why don't you choose from all those 40?
Cause some of them is meant for just me.
Oh, okay, I feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I was wondering. I'm like, what's going on there? Okay,
yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure. Give me 1 second.
yeah.
You're still in that rapper collective, right?
Oh, Groovement.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
groupment.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How's
Shout
that
out
going?
Groovement. It's good, bro. Honestly, I'm trying to get back into the groove of getting back with them, cause like I said, I've been kind of away lately, bro. Just traveling and trying to center, bro. Cause I'm just trying to get prepared and figure out exactly how I want to push this project out in a successful way. Cause I feel like I want this project to be successful, and I feel like it can. I put a lot of work into it, and I feel like I need to put in the work to make sure I get the results I want. And it's like it's not that I want the results; it's more just these are good songs, and I think they can mean something to a lot of people. So let me try to reach those people the same way I did with For the Funk. I gotta put that energy into that, but surpass that energy in a way.
Um, how important is it to you to sign a deal? Do you want to be independent? Do you want to sign a deal? What are you thinking about that? And if you want to sign a deal,
Yeah.
by when?
Man, I don't want to sign no deal, bro. This is, bro. This is for fun for me, bro. Honestly, like I said, bro. If I was to ever like this get even bigger, I'll do some Lauryn Hill shit, bro. Put out like a successful album and just
Whoa, don't say that on camera.
what?
No, no, don't say that on camera. I had to stop you. Hold on, hold on. Don't say that
What,
on camera. Don't say
bro?
that on camera. Labels ain't going to sign you. They're gonna be like, oh, this nigga's gonna drop 2 albums and dip, an album and dip. Labels gonna be like, we're gonna get 1 album out of him, and then he's gonna retire.
For
Let's
sure, for
not
sure.
let's not give the game plan
All
now.
right, bet,
All
bet,
right.
bet, bet, bet. I got you. But nah, bro. Like I feel like I want to put my shit out there, and whoever is next up, help them get next up. The people who really just want to do this shit for the rest of their life, on God, I'm gonna try to help them, bro, and do that. hmm
um, who's your favorite person to work with musically?
Like as far as features wise and stuff.
Features, record with, anything as far as the music shit.
Um, well, Casso, that's my main producer right there.
Mm-hmm.
Rizzo Sounds too. Shout out Brad. Brandon Sayes, he cool, but ultimately Casso. That's my main dude right there. We've been locked in for like 5, 6 years now, just working, making music. And then my favorite person to make music with is C Young. I ain't gonna lie.
So how's the
Mm-hmm.
vibe working with him? Because like I said,
Mm-hmm.
you're more of a conscious style
Mm-hmm.
rapper. He's more like a swag rapper with ignorant
Mm-hmm.
going on. Um, how is it like meshing the vibes together?
It
And
works
how is it
perfectly.
recording together?
It works perfectly, bro, because it's like it's two different people with two different vibes on one song. So it's like you're hearing two different songs, but on the same beat. So it works perfectly. Like imagine having
A little bit.
you think
He's
so?
more. He's when
Mm-hmm.
you guys get together, he's
Yeah.
more so in your lane.
You think so?
You remember
Mm-hmm.
when What a Time
Mm-hmm.
to Be Alive came out and people said this sounds like Drake is more so in Future's lane.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of sounds like C Young's more like in your lane.
For sure.
He's not. I just don't get the swag rap too much from him when he's
Mm-hmm.
rapping with you versus
For
alone.
sure.
It just feels like. And I
Mm-hmm.
asked him about this. He
Mm-hmm.
said that he don't want to get washed on the song. He said
Mm-hmm.
that you're usually killing it and he doesn't want to get washed.
I think he be killing it, bro.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
said you're destroying the beats and he doesn't want to get washed. So that's why he raps like that. He
I
doesn't want
don't
to.
think that, bro. And it's funny, bro, because it's like, bro, it's. I wish we would have recorded the times we did that, bro. Like we just make each other like better, bro. Like honestly, I remember one time we was in the garage. It was me, him, my other homie Sue. Bro, we was doing freestyles. Whoever did the worst freestyle had to do push-ups. And we did. We did this for like an hour,
I would
bro.
love to be there for the next one. I'm
Yeah,
not freestyling because I'd be doing
yeah.
push-ups the whole time,
Nah, for real,
but I
bro.
would like to be there for the next one of
But we
those.
just make each other better, bro. So like, and I feel like a lot of that had to do with me making the beats. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
like I said, for the next project, I want him to really make most of the beats, bro, because I want For the Funk too to be orchestrated by him.
Mhm.
Like I feel like the first one I made the beats and stuff like that, but now he know how to make beats and stuff too. And I feel like it'd be better, bro. Like if he orchestrated, and like you said, I want to see if I can mesh more into his style because I know I can. It's a challenge to me. Like I feel like sometimes when I get too,
You don't want to get ignorant, Demont.
you said what?
You don't want to get
You
ignorant.
said I don't want to get
I
ignorant.
know you don't want to get ignorant. I
Hey,
heard your
bro.
music. You don't want to get ignorant.
Hey man, you don't know what I got up my sleeve, bro. I got music like that I ain't never put out before, bro. But Yeah, I'm trying to get into. I want to get into anything that feels right and comfortable. So I'm open to it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
Mm-hmm.
dope. Do you ever feel the pressure of, oh, I didn't drop a project in X amount of time. I need to get on the ball.
I did at first
Mm-hmm.
till I stopped caring. Like
Okay.
I just do, you know, I do music when I feel like I want to do music. I got too much other shit going on that I'm trying to worry about to focus on it, and that don't pay the bills right now. So if it do, then of course I'll make that my main priority. But I feel like when I do make music, it's not really it's not always necessarily about the consistency. It's more about how you plan it. And I feel like nobody got my brain. So when I do plan it and drop it, it's gonna do good because I know how to market it right.
How do you pick which month? Not necessarily
Hmm.
this next project that's coming up in
Hmm.
November, but normally, how do you pick what month you want to drop music in?
I don't.
You don't.
I
You just
don't. I don't.
throw it at the wall.
Yeah, and if it feels right, then I'm gonna plan around it.
Okay.
Whenever that feeling spawns.
Okay. Lit. Lit. Um, music videos.
Hmm.
When can we see another music video from you?
I actually have like two in the vault right now, but they're tied with the project.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever November come around, I'll probably put some. And if I do put out this project that I made, it's 5 songs. I don't have a title for what I want to do, but I shot a lot of video content in Colorado in the mountains and stuff. So it might be some secret drop. I don't know, but that's what I think I want to put out next, just to have out there before the project, the main project. Hmm.
Lit. Lit as fuck. Um, so you spoke about For the Funk.
Hmm.
Um, how many? You said that you wanted to have more featured artists on there. How
Hmm.
many featured artists do you want? Like, at what point does it become overcrowded? I guess is what I'm asking. Like, at what point is it too many artists?
I just want to work with people I know around, like G Street T. That's my homegirl. Like, she real cold. Um, who else I want to work with, bro? Sue, my homie Sue. I want to work with local producers as well too, man. Head, that he cold as hell too. It's just a lot of Tariq. He used to go to Tech. He hard as hell too. It's a lot of people that I want to just that I know who's trying to actively do what they're trying to do in the city, and we all collab together, like I said, and market it that way. Put on a show, and then we move that around. We
I,
all getting bread.
I know you're trying to
Hmm.
have artists on there,
Hmm.
but at what point will it be too much? At what point will
Hmm.
it feel overcrowded? Like 7 people, 5 people. What is too many artists on a project?
I think it just depends on how many songs we make on it. If we decide to make 8, mm, bro, if it's a different artist, like I at least want to have 3 songs, 2 or 3 songs, which is me and C Young, and then the other 5, maybe it could be different artists on there, because like at the end of the day, we started this together for the funk, and yeah, the other ones I want other artists to be on there, but I don't think it's necessarily a such thing as too much. I just want it to be in a way where it's like the people understand what the song is about, because I feel like every song gonna have a different vibe to it. So it's more of that. But I don't see a number right now. As long as it makes sense for the song, if that makes sense. That's my idea, but that's just coming from me. You got to hear from the other half too.
For sure, for
Hmm.
sure. I'm pretty sure he doesn't give a fuck. I know him. Knowing him, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care who's on it, when they're on it, why they're on it.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
um, is it refreshing working with somebody like that? See, young like because we both work with him in different aspects. I work with him on the podcasting media
Hmm.
side. He doesn't give a fuck about
Hmm.
nothing. I ask him, hey, you want to try this? I don't care. Let's do it. Hey,
Hmm.
you want to try this? I don't care. Let's do it. Like it's
Hmm.
not that I want him to say no,
Hmm.
but it'd be helpful if he said no occasionally
Yeah,
because he's
bro.
always yeah.
Hmm.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Hmm.
Is it? Do you like working with somebody who's like a free like that, or do you want somebody who knows what they want to do more so?
It's cool because sometimes, bro, I'll ask the question again, bro. Just because sometimes it's like I be wanting to really know his real answer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cause I can know like if you really feeling it or not. So I don't know. It's cool working with him like that, but sometimes it's like uh I don't know. I be wanting him to give me the real
Yes.
answer, bro. Like
Yes.
I be needing to know for real.
Cause he always be like, "Sure, bro, we can
Yeah.
hit that hoe."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Bro, no. Do you want
yeah,
to
do
or
you
not?
want to or not?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not we can,
Mhm.
nigga. Do you want to?"
He just laid. He real laid back.
Yes, he's
Mhm.
really chill about things. So I was just wondering how that works with music for you guys.
But I feel like I said for the funk too, I feel like he gonna come with a different energy since he know how to make the beats and stuff now. I feel like he gonna be hella more vocal, and I'm ready for that. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do a lot of more like features with him, like him on your shit, you on his shit, without it being a collab album like
Yeah,
for the funk?
we already doing that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be on one of his songs on the on his project, and then C Day 2,
hmm
and then he on one of the songs already for mine.
If I was you, I'd try to get on that new lease.
You said on the new lease.
The new lease freestyle. I'd be like, bro, this is the song I want.
Yeah.
Put me on this one.
Yeah.
He wrote that shit. He went
Nah,
crazy
for
on that.
real.
So if I was you, I'd be like, put me here, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was a rapper, that's where I would want to be
No,
on
I
that
feel
song.
it.
That song's hard. How do you feel about showcasing your music to people before it drops officially?
That's cool. Like I be sending it to well, really, bro. I don't really even be sending my music to people no more, bro. Like, cause if it feel right for me, if it feel good, like in my body, bro, then I don't need nobody else's approval, bro. I
So
used
feedback's not like much for you.
not as much, not as much as anymore. Like I'll show, like when I finish a project, I'll show somebody the whole project. But if it's like a song or something, it's like this is one song out of the project. If it don't fit in the project, I'll know when I listen to the other songs. But I used to send my music off, but now it's like I don't care no more, bro. If it feel right, then I know. And I take out so much songs anyway, so it's like it is what it is.
You don't think that any self biases come with that though? Like not sending music?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're saying that you're judging it yourself and you know if it goes or not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like you could just be biased towards the song? Like the emotion you put into it or the feeling that you had about making it, you could just be biased towards that and you think that it does go?
Yeah, it probably is like that, but that's we just gotta see.
Time will tell.
So like I listen to what people say about the songs, but I can't listen in too much because that's when I start to lose myself.
I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Man, interesting. What's your next goal? I know you never had a plan to have a song in the video game, but there's got to be like a next step up from here. What's the next step?
I want to put out the project and see what that do, and put out For the Funk 2, and like I said, see if we can make that into a thing where we get it to other cities and maybe get a little tour bus and hit a couple cities and make that a thing. Maybe keep the For the Funk thing going on.
You have a lot of followers on Instagram. How are you building that?
Honestly, right now, bro, it's been like at a standstill, bro, because I haven't really put out anything, bro. Like I kind of just been living right now. But when I was just really being robotic and shit, bro, like it was cool, bro. I got new followers and stuff like that. But at the same time, like it gets difficult because you start to feel like, oh, I gotta post, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's like, nah, nigga, I'm living life, bro. Like, so it's more of me just doing it when I can now.
Okay, give me one more second.
Yeah. No, you good.
What would need to happen for you to take your music a little bit more serious? I get you take it serious already, but you're saying like it doesn't pay the bills or whatever.
Yeah.
So what will make you get to that point where you like want to go very full throttle all in on it?
All in on music.
Yeah.
Oh, like let's say for instance something else happened. It's like, oh, this is not a coincidence, bro. Like I gotta really put my foot on the brake.
What is
or on the
something
gas.
else like a pop in you get a Munch type video? You know how like that Munch video blew for her and
Yeah.
changed her life? Like what is that next step for you?
As far as like a music video or something?
No, what's the next step for you just in general after
Mhm.
the song? Is it getting a song in another video game or what is it? Like
Man, I'm really trying to get into sync licensing, bro. Like getting my songs into like movies and stuff like that.
Jesus Christ. You definitely gonna need the royalties for that.
Yeah.
You're
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna need the royalties for that one.
Exactly.
A movie, yeah.
Because ultimately, again, my goal is generational wealth. So if I constantly have money coming in from that that means I can pass that on. I can use that to start to fund my business. So I'm thinking from like an entrepreneur standpoint. You know what I mean? Like the music is for me anyway. So if I can benefit from it and people can benefit from what I'm saying, I can get paid for it. I can build that into what else I need to do to help my community, my people, the people that I know. So that's really all that matters to me, bro. Music is like it's for me, and then it's a tool so I can help the people I love, really, bro.
So this
Mm-hmm.
next question
Mm-hmm.
kind of ties back into the question I asked about appearance in the chain,
Mm-hmm.
but just in a different way.
Yeah.
How do you go about picking cover art for like albums or for singles? How do you go about picking cover art, and how important is cover art to you?
It's somewhat important. I just try to think creatively. Like when I did the cover art for some of my songs, I would just do a screenshot of the video or a photo and try to put it in Photoshop and edit it or something like that. So it just depends on what the song or the project is and tying the concept together.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's dope. I appreciate you for doing this interview, bro.
Oh, no
I
problem, bro.
really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was hard to get you here, but I got you here.
For sure, bro.
A couple of last things
Yeah.
before we get out of
what's
here. What is your favorite thing to do besides make music?
Hoop.
Hoop.
Oh God, I like playing basketball.
Okay. Okay. And what is your favorite? Who's your favorite hooper? Let me ask you that.
Kyrie Irving and James Harden.
And Kyrie Irving's in the city, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I went to a
lucky
bunch of
though.
Mavs games last season.
You did?
Yeah, I went to like 4.
Oh, next one you go to, let me know. I might get a ticket with you.
Say less.
That shit should
Yeah.
be dope. And when you go on tour, can I come with?
Of course, bro.
Okay, Liddy, and you'll come back around in November, right?
Yeah.
And do something to promote your tape, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. All right, man. I thank you again. Oh,
What's up?
I really want to ask you this. I really want to ask you
What's up,
this.
bro? What's up?
How have you been? This is not something that's for the show. This is for
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
I want to know personally.
Yeah.
How you been finding these people to do interviews with or get on their podcast? I would love to do a podcast tour like you did.
With like Tegan and stuff.
I seen you. You were with a white boy. You were with a white girl.
Yeah.
You did something else. I've been seeing you all over, bro.
Most of them I've been knowing for years, bro, and then that's something they just started to do. Like Tegan, he does a lot of different things, bro, and he started to do this podcast, and he knows certain people and stuff like that. So he's like, hey, I started this podcast, come on it. And then my homegirl, Micah, she's from Germany, and she has a lot of connections in the music
I
industry.
seen her painting and shit. That shit was
Yeah,
dope.
and she done met a lot of just big artists and stuff like that, and she's just super talented. Me and her been friends for like 5 years. She decided to do the podcast. She wanted me to be her first guest, so I did that. And I don't know, I just been knowing these people, and they just started doing this. Yeah.
Well, wish I knew some other podcasters. I would
Mhm.
hope that you would link us in so I could do a swap with them.
Cause you said you trying to link up with Tegan. I got you, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the girl too. I would love to be
Micah?
on her shit.
Okay, yeah.
too.
I
Yeah,
got
I'd do
you.
a swap with both of them.
That's a bet. I got you.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate you for doing this interview. I know
Yeah.
you're a busy man. You're all over the place. You
For
know,
sure.
you got shit to do.
Yeah.
You got podcasts to be on. You probably about to leave here, go get on another one.
I promise you that, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, thanks again, my boy.
That's a bet, bro.
Peace.